I guess you're getting a lot of questions about your favorite team there, the Kansas City Chiefs. What do you expect from this season? A lot of big expectations with all the changes.
Well, every year I always predict them to win the Super Bowl. So today, this year's no different. I think, though, realistically, they're going to have a great season. They're going to improve from the worst in the league, 2-14, to I think they could go 10-6 and make the wild card playoff berth.
Through the years when we've seen them be good, I think they've been boring. But I think you'd be fine with boring because that usually means they're playing good defense and running ball.
Hey, there's nothing boring about winning. So if they're winning, I'm fine with that. And I think they've got some excitement. We got new head coach, new GM, new quarterback, #1 draft pick, Jamal Charles, Dwayne Bowe, stout defense. I mean, it's going to be a fun team to watch this year.
Are the Jets ever going to run out of good material for comedians this year?
You wonder, but they seem to be the gift that keeps giving. And all of that stuff is self-inflicted wounds. So I don't know, but I'm grateful.
So what can fans expect from this Bud Light Fan Zone app that they can get and use during games this season?
Well, Bud Light's put together the Fan Zone app, like you said, and it's awesome. It's a great way to interact with whatever team you support and just the NFL in general. But it's just a way to keep you more engaged and give you more activities and things to do. Whatever team you're following, let's say that it's 3rd and long, you can actually be on your fan app and predict, or make a prediction. Are they going to run it or are they going to pass it? And if you get it right, you get Bud Light points or Budweiser points. And these Bud points, you can acquire enough of them, build them up so that you qualify for, different kinds of gifts and prizes and things like that. Also, the Fan Zone app, just by getting it, you put yourself in the running to receive or to possibly win 2 tickets to the Super Bowl. They're going to be giving away 2 tickets to the Super Bowl every Sunday throughout the season. So just by getting the app, you got a chance at going to the Super Bowl.
What do you think about Tim Tebow? Is there anything that we can expect from him, or what do you think he's going to do next? What would be your advice for his next career move?
I don't know. I think he's got a ton of football left in him. I don't know where he's going to play, but I don't know why he gets a bad rap. It feels like there's a lot of haters out there. I think the guy's got the ability. He just needs a chance and a coach and some people that will help him flourish, and I think he'll do fine somewhere.
Who's your favorite NFL player of all time and why?
Favorite NFL player of all time?
Yeah.
That's tough. Terry Bradshaw's up there. So is Tony Dorsett, Emmitt Smith. I know I'm picking a lot of Dallas Cowboy running backs. Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. Yeah. I love to watch him slam into people and people grab onto him and try to tackle him. That was always joyful. Fran Tarkington. I used to love watching that little guy run for his life and then deliver the ball every time. So, I could go on and on. There are legends all over the place.
Now, you were in the hangover, so I got to ask you, are the Ravens going to have a Super Bowl hangover that everyone expects this year?
Quite possible. They still have a very, very talented team. I know Ray Lewis has gone away, but no team is just one man. So they're still going to be extremely competitive. I think they're back in the playoffs probably.
Who do you think is the funniest player in the NFL that you've encountered?
Oh my gosh, that's a tricky one. I think people that have good senses of humor. I don't know if they're necessarily bada bing, bada da 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 type funny, but guys with good personalities, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning is actually a pretty funny guy. He's pretty darn funny. And Tom Brady, very nice guy, very funny. He gets it. He gets the comedy bit. I've done some things with him. So, yeah, there's a couple guys out there.
What is there an impression that you're working on this year that you're waiting to debut here pretty soon regarding the NFL, or is there someone you'd like to do and start working on this year?
No. I don't do it. The only reason I say that, I'm not an impressionist. You know, Frank Caliendo did my job before me on Fox NFL, and he's a savant. He's a master of impressions. I'm not so much. So I kind of just focus on doing sketches and characters. I did my version of Rex Ryan last year, and I had a lot of fun doing that. But no, I just try to do characters or characterizations. I don't do impersonations.
What is the one thing you're most looking forward to this season that everyone's talking about? I guess Robert Griffin III is one of the hot topics, but anything that's kind of under the radar that you're looking forward to?
Well, I think RG3 is, there's no denying how awesome he is and how much fun he is to watch. And and I'm not even a Redskins fan, but I get nervous for him. I don't want him to get hurt again, and he plays so loose and fast, and he gets outside that protection, and I get nervous that he's going to get hurt again. So I just hope he goes easy for a little while. And but I think Andrew Luck is gonna have a huge season. I hope he does. I've got him in 2 of my fantasy leagues, so I hope he has a big season. And I think the Chiefs, they're going to go from the cellar to the playoffs, and no one's going to see it coming.
All right, we'll mark that down, and we'll be seeing how they do for you. I hope they come through for you.
I do too.
All right, thanks a lot, Rob. Appreciate it.
Okay, thanks.